Welcome to another episode of our live stream, My Journey to the Trinity. My name is Hussein. Happy to be with you. Happy you could be with me. And I just have been watching today this disturbing video that's been going around, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen it already. It's this couple right here. I don't know that they're a couple, but they're at a hospital in Sydney, Australia, and they had an Israeli call them. He needed, hello, God bless you, Australia, and an Israeli, I guess a patient or potential patient, called them who had some questions, and they proceeded to it's unbelievable, what they said. So I think the best thing to do is to just actually watch the video. We'll do that, and then we'll talk about it. Very disturbing video. Okay.
How are you, man?
Good, how are you, my man?
Pretty good. Are you a nurse, a doctor?
I'm a doctor, my man.
A doctor? For what?
Okay, so this guy is a doctor. This guy on top, he's a doctor. And in Sydney, Australia. So, okay.
In hospital. What about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Israel, from the Holy Land.
You know what? I tell you, I'm gonna be really honest with you.
All right.
I'm gonna be really.
He's going to be really honest. He's going to be really honest.
Really honest with you. You actually got a really, really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
So he likes his eyes. He tells them he's got beautiful eyes.
But I'm so upset that you're Israeli. Like,
I'm so upset you're Israeli.
eventually you're gonna get killed and you're gonna go to Jahannam, inshallah.
Eventually you're going to get killed and you'll go to Jahannam, which Jahannam is the Islamic word for hell, and it comes from the Hebrew word Gehenna. But it makes me think this guy's Palestinian because he says it like a Palestinian, Jahannam. So
But like these pretty eyes, they should stay in this world for longer.
What do you
Like,
think?
I
Why
saw-
do you think I'm gonna get killed?
It's Palestine's country, not your
Hello.
country.
he says, "Why do you think I'm going to get killed?" And then the girl comes in and she says, "It's Palestine's country, not your country."
You piece
How
of
are you?
shit.
What's your name?
One day,
One day.
your time will come and you will die the most.
We
You-
spread
Listen to me.
peace
Listen to me.
and you spread
when your
death.
time comes.
How
when
are
your
you
time
doctors?
comes,
Wait.
I want you to remember my face.
Okay,
so you can
okay.
understand
Gotcha.
That you will
I have
die
a question,
the most
though.
disgusting death.
All right.
You will die the most disgusting death. I want you to remember my face. And the guys at the Israeli guys asking them, "How can you be doctors?"
All right, for sure. I have a question though.
Okay, yeah, what's
I have a question. Let's say an Israeli,
Hmm.
God
I won't treat
forbid.
them. I won't treat them. I'll kill them.
She says, "I won't treat them. I won't treat them. I'll kill them." Wow. Wow.
You'll kill them. So if an Israeli is in Australia and God forbid something happened to him and he comes
Not
to your
God forbid,
hospital,
I hope to God.
would you
Listen,
kill him?
You have no idea how many Israeli Khara dog came to.
Israeli chara, dog. I'll tell you, the word chara, it means shit in Arabic. Okay, very bad word, and it's said in the at like saying shit. Okay, how many Israeli chara dog?
this hospital and I sent him to Jahannam. I
For
literally
real?
sent him to Jahannam.
שני הרופאים האלה מאוסטרליה אומרים בפירוש שלא יטפלו בישראלים שיבואו לבית חולים שלהם באוסטרליה, שיהרגו אותם ושהם הרגו אותם כבר. חבר'ה, אנחנו כבר מצאנו אנטישמי.
Says that they said they already
אחד
killed
מקנדה,
them.
והצלחנו לפטר אותו בעזרת השיתופים שלכם. אנחנו
So
יכולים להגיע גם לניו זילנד,
you can
גם
reach New
לאוסטרליה,
Zealand,
וגם לפטר
Australia.
אותם. אם תשתפו מספיק את הסרטון, הוא יגיע לאנשים הנכונים, ואנחנו נמצא אותם. אין שום מצב בעולם שאנשים כאלה יעבדו ברפואה.
They work in medicine. I don't know if you guys remember. There was an episode of Pierce Morgan, and on this episode there was a doctor who works at one of the one of the medical systems in England, and he too was a member of some, terrorist group or something, and he ended up getting canned. But I don't know. I think he got his job back though. You assume he's Afghani. Oh, really? He's an Afghani refugee. Okay, Islam. Wow. Is it Islam folk to refuse a Muslim health professional? Wow. Let me see. I don't know if somebody's sending me stuff about this. Got an attachment here. Sydney nurses stood down after claiming they would kill Israeli. Okay, now this is from The Guardian. I'm kind of curious to see. I'd like to see if there was a news article about this so we could read it together. I just saw this video on Jai Apologetics. I'm not sure which app it is, but one of them. Okay, here, this is on The Guardian. Sydney nurses stood down after claiming they would kill Israeli patients in social media video. The Prime Minister has condemned footage as sickening as police and healthcare watchdog investigate the incident. Wow, there's the video. See?
Best way to get rid of stinky dog breath? Crunchy veggies for natural cleaning?
Sorry.
No. Green chews from the pet store?
I've been made aware this morning of a video circulating in New South Wales where it appears that a couple of health professionals in New South Wales Health uniform are indicating that they will not treat people from a particular country.
Israel.
Can I say how utterly disgusted and appalled I am at this video? It makes me sick to my stomach. As everyone behind me knows, it is the obligation of every single health professional to treat and care for whomever comes before you. The idea that you would single out a particular group in our community and indicate you wouldn't care for them runs against every single principle in our healthcare system. At a time of unprecedented anti-Semitism in our country, this is a particularly sickening video. I've seen comments from the New South Wales Minister, Ryan Park, and can I say I endorse them 100%.
Okay, let's look at what this guy said. He said, "This morning I was made aware of an appalling video circulating on social media. The comments are vile, dehumanizing, and unacceptable. They made me sick to my stomach. I have asked NSW, I think that's New South Wales or something, Health to launch an urgent investigation to identify the individuals, and they have also referred the matter to the police. If the investigation concludes that this behavior has occurred, these individuals will no longer be working for NSW Health. These comments do not reflect the values of this community." Now, you guys, I wonder, one thing the guy says is that they've already the guy says that they've already killed some people. That's what the guy said. I don't know if, I don't know. I'm sure they're going to pour over every single word that guy said. He says, he says, you don't know how many Israeli Chara dog have come in here and that means they've already done it. I tell you what, man.
And can I say I endorse them 100%.
Those people subject to that investigation will not ever be working for New South Wales Health again. This New South Wales Police through Strike Force Pearl have made their way out to Bankstown, and they will obviously be leading that part of the investigation, supported by information that they may require, obviously, from New South Wales Health and any other agencies such as the Healthcare Complaints Commission.
Wow. Okay. The two New South Wales hospital workers who appeared in social media video appeared to threaten to refuse to treat and to kill Israeli patients have been identified as nurses at a Sydney hospital and have been stood down immediately. Now, guys, I don't know what that means, stood down. That sounds like a Australian way of saying that they've been laid off. You mean that they're not working no more? I don't know what stood down means, says the state's health minister. The video attracted widespread political condemnation, with the prime minister quickly labeling the footage as sickening and shameful. Health Minister Ryan Park launched an investigation after the video was published by an Israeli content creator depicting an online conversation he had with two people at the hospital on a video chat platform similar to Chat Roulette. Max Viefer uses the platform, which allows users to have random video chats with other users around the world to ask the people he speaks to about Israel. In the video, Viefer begins the conversation with a man wearing scrubs with NSW Health insignia, who identifies himself as a doctor. When Viefer identifies himself as from Israel, the man says, "I'm going to be really honest with you. I am so upset you're Israeli. Eventually, you're going to get killed and go to Jehannam, hell." Viefer then asks the man and woman sitting next to him what they would do if an Israeli were to come to their hospital. The woman responds, "I won't treat them. I will kill them." The man says, "You have no idea how many Israelis came to the hospital, and I sent them to Jehannam." Literally sent them to Jehannam. Park called the behavior in the video vile, disgusting, appalling. The whole video from start to finish is a concern to me. The fact that they chose to do this in uniform, that they chose to do this while they should have been caring for patients, Park said. He said the pair, identified as nurses from Bankstown Hospital, had been stood down. Okay, obviously, investigative processes now take place. I don't want to leave a sliver of light to allow any of them to be able to think that they will ever work for New South Wales Health again. Park apologized to the Jewish community and said he wanted to assure them that the care that you get in our hospitals will continue to be first class. There is no, dude, if I was Jewish, there's no way I'm ever going near that hospital. There's no way I'm ever going near that hospital if I was Jewish. Even as an Arab, I would never go to that hospital. I mean, that is, of course, I'm considered an apostate. Not that they would know that, but if these guys talk to the Jews like this, I wonder how they talk to an apostate. Park apologized. Okay, there is no place in our hospital and health system for this sort of view to ever take place, Park said. There is no place for this sort of perspective in our society, but hospitals are different in the fact that every single Australian and every single resident of the state should be able to go to their local hospital when they need care and attention and get high quality care that is safe and effective. Park said the police and healthcare commission would be investigating the incident. Asked about what possible crimes they have referred to the police, Park said, nurses have board and clinical standard that they are registered to. So firstly, that is obviously being completely breached. He added issues around hate speech, vile offensive behavior towards people based on their particular faith, and obviously through the investigation, there could be a range of other issues around their individual responsibilities as health employees. Susan Pierce, who was close to tears during parts of Wednesday's press conference, said, "Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be standing here with two staff of the health system having said such horrendous feelings about our community, and particularly our Jewish community. I offer my sincere apologies." Asked about the claims they made in the video about the treatment of Israeli patients, Park said there was no evidence of that based on a rapid examination of patient incidents and patient safety issues over the last 12 months. What we will do now, though, through those agencies, conduct that thorough investigation and make sure there are no adverse outcomes as a result of their behavior. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese called out the footage as sickening and shameful. The federal health minister, Mark Butler, and the Minister of Home Affairs, Tony Burke, released a joint statement condemning the video as chilling as it is vile. The shadow health minister, Ann Ruston, a shadow home affairs minister, James Patterson, also issued a joint statement that NSW healthcare workers displaying vile anti-Semitic behavior is utterly disgraceful and deeply disturbing. The police commissioner, Karen Webb, said Wednesday afternoon detectives have managed to interview staff and establish areas within Bankstown Hospital where they believe the video was filmed. Police have also seized CCTV footage, which is currently under review, she said. Wow. Dang. Very scary.
Best way to get rid of stinky dog breath? Crunchy veggies for natural cleaning? Nope. Green shoes for...
I have seen this anti-Semitic video. It's driven by hate and it's disgusting. The comments are vile, the footage is sickening, and it is shameful. These anti-Semitic comments have no place, certainly in our health system.
So, wow. Yeah, Australia, you guys, is like in a very unique situation. I have relatives there. In fact, my uncle used to be the leader of the Palestinian the PLO in Australia. Haven't changed. They haven't changed the nurses yet. Till now, Australia government haven't charged the nurses. Okay. Yes, sir. We have weak prime minister. Oh, okay. So you're from Australia. Yeah. I have relatives there in Australia who are a lot in the media dealing with Palestinian issues. So this is very, wow. This is very scary, man. And what's most scary is what that guy said. What did that guy say? He says that they've already done this. he says that they've already done this. That's what's really scary, is have they actually done this already? Did they do something? That's really scary. Let's just watch the video again. I know you guys have seen it probably a million times today, but maybe we'll catch a new tidbit from what is being.
שתפו את הסרטון חברים, וכמובן אל תשכחו ללמוד אנגלית, ואם אתם צריכים עזרה עם האנגלית שלכם, אז אנחנו כבר למעל.
Today I'm going to.
You know what? Oh, shit.
How are you, man?
Good, how are you, my man?
Pretty good. Are you a nurse, a doctor?
I'm a doctor, my man.
A doctor for what?
In hospital. What about you? Where you from?
I'm from Israel, from the Holy Land.
You know what? I'm gonna be really honest with you.
All right.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. You actually got a really, really beautiful eyes.
Thank you,
But
man.
I'm so upset that you're Israeli. Like, eventually you're gonna get killed and you're gonna go to Jahannam, inshallah.
You
But like
think?
these pretty eyes, they should stay in this world for longer.
Why do you
like,
think?
I'm-
Why do you think I'm gonna get killed?
It's Palestine's country, not your
Hello.
country. You piece
How
of
are you?
shit.
What's your name?
One day,
One day. One day.
your time will come and you will die the most.
We
You
spread
Listen to me.
peace.
Listen to me.
and
when
you
your-
spread.
when your
Yeah.
time comes.
How
when
are
your
you,
time
doctors?
comes,
Wait.
I want you to remember my
I have-
face.
Okay,
so you
okay.
can understand
Gotcha.
That you will
I have
die
a
the most
question, though.
disgusting death.
All right, for sure. I have a question though.
Okay, yeah, what's
I have a question. Let's say an Israeli.
I
God
won't
forbid,
treat them. I won't treat them. I'll kill them.
you'll kill them. So if an Israeli is in Australia and God forbid something happened to him and he comes
Not
to your
God forbid,
hospital,
I hope to God.
would you kill him?
Okay, you have no idea how many Israeli Khara dog came to this hospital and I sent him to Jahannam. I
For
literally
real?
sent him to Jahannam.
שני הרופאים האלה מאוסטרליה.
Wow, that is scary, man. Seriously, like, what the heck? Here, let's look at this. Tell you what, you guys. Lord Jesus, come quickly. Expose the terror doctor. Petition. Shocking footage emerged of the pair. We need help to demand first name and shame them. We must confirm the identity of the pair. Okay. To ensure authorities cannot ignore their actions and those identities should be made public. Identities of Ahmed Rashad Nadir and Sara Abu Lebde confirmed. Okay, so his name is Ahmed Rashad Nadir, and her name is Sara Abu Lebde. Okay, demand that there be charges against them. Strip them of their licenses. It is not good enough for them to be simply stood down. They need to be completely stripped of their medical licenses. Should never again be able to see a patient in Australia. Deport unmasked doctor Ahmed Rashad to Afghanistan. Australia is a welcoming nation. However, living here is a privilege, and those lucky enough to come to our nation need to respect all Australians and our laws. Sign the petition, share it wide and far. We cannot allow our hospitals to harbor individuals who boast about harming patients based on their ethnicity. If you agree, add your name to the petition. Here, let's see what this guy says.
Chilling footage has emerged this morning of a New South Wales health doctor and what appears to be his nurse claiming to have killed Israeli patients in a Sydney hospital. Watch the shocking video, then share it, and then help us hold the pair accountable by signing the petition at terrordoctor.com. Take a look for yourself.
You know what? Oh, shit.
How are you, man?
Good, how are you, my man?
Pretty good. Are you a nurse, a doctor?
I'm a doctor, my man.
A doctor for what?
In hospital. What about you? Where you from?
I'm from Israel, from the Holy Land.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna be really honest with you.
All right.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. You actually got a really, really beautiful eyes.
Thank you,
But
man.
I'm so upset that you're Israeli. Like, eventually you're gonna get killed and you're gonna go to Jahannam, inshallah.
You
But like
think?
these pretty eyes, they should stay in this world for longer.
Why do you
like,
think?
I
Why
saw-
do you think I'm gonna get killed?
It's Palestine's country, not your
Hello.
country. You piece
How
of
are you?
shit.
What's your name?
One day,
One day.
one day, your time will come and you will die the most.
We spread
Listen to me.
peace,
Listen to me.
and you spread
when your
death.
time comes.
How
when
are
your
you
time
doctors?
comes,
Wait.
I want you to remember my
I have-
face.
Okay,
so you
okay.
can understand
Gotcha.
That you will
I have
die
a question,
the most
though.
disgusting death.
All right, for sure. I have a question though.
Okay, yeah, what's
I have a question. Let's say an Israeli,
I
God
won't treat
forbid,
them. I won't treat them. I'll kill them.
you'll kill them. So if an Israeli is in Australia and God forbid something happened to him and he comes
Not
to your
God forbid,
hospital,
I hope to God.
would you kill him?
You have no idea how many Israeli Kara dog came to this hospital and I sent it to Jahannam. I
For
literally
real?
sent it to Jahannam.
Vile, dangerous racists. These people took the Hippocratic Oath and they work in a New South Wales hospital. Imagine for a second the shoe was on the other foot. A Jewish doctor and nurse promising to kill Palestinian or Muslim patients in Australia. There would be absolute outrage, and rightfully so. We cannot let them get away with it. Share the video to help us identify the pair. Then sign the petition at terrordoctor.com calling for their medical licenses to be stripped and for criminal charges. There is no place in Australian society, let alone our healthcare system, for such incitement to violence. Sign and share at terror.com. Chilling footage has emerged this morning of a New South Wales health.
Okay, so there you have it, you guys. Dang. Really leaves you feeling sick inside, man. You know. Shoot. Remember, there was a guy also in England, but he was on Piers Morgan, and he was a doctor. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember this guy right here. He was on Piers Morgan. This guy was on Piers Morgan, and let me just say, a British doctor who was suspended by the NHS after appearing on Piers Morgan's show has been reinstated, his lawyer said. So he's been reinstated in London. I don't think any Jewish patients would want to go to where he's a doctor, though. Dr. Walid Shahida was the UK chair of Hizb ut-Tahrir until it was proscribed by the British government in January. So it's like being the leader of Hamas, Hizb ut-Tahrir. Hizb ut-Tahrir in Syria, that's the Al-Qaeda group. Tahrir means independence, but it's one of the terror groups. I'm pretty sure that they consider that a terror group. He appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored on October 7th, about last year, after the October 7th attacks by Hamas fighters, terrorists, in southern Israel, which killed at least 1,149 people and saw 150, including soldiers, taken captive. In a heated exchange, Morgan and Shaida debated Islamic law and justification for the attacks. In a statement, NHS London said, "We can confirm that Dr. Walid Shaida has been suspended from the NHS primary care performers list." The announcement was then shared by Morgan on social media. On Monday, Shaida's lawyers at Rahman Law said, "Dr. Shaida has never hidden his political affiliation, but ensured as much as he could that it was entirely separate from his professional role as a doctor and GP. At no stage did he operate in a covert way." Wow. Wow. And so anyway, but they've reinstated him. I wonder if they're going to reinstate these two. I wonder if they're going to reinstate these two as well. So very scary times, you guys. Wow. Wow. So, well, Australia has some soul searching to do. And they need to find out if what that guy said is true, that they've killed Israeli patients already. Send them to Jahannam. Find out who has he treated in the last year. Wow. Seriously, very sickening. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to do a little live stream today about this topic. And let's hope Australia wakes up and says, wait a minute, you have to abide by our rules if you want to live in our country. And I don't know, I don't think this applies to their rules. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night then. And if you haven't done it, please do it now. Jesus, help me. Jesus, forgive me. Jesus, come into my heart. Jesus, help me. Jesus, forgive me. Jesus, come into my heart. Yesur, sa'idni. Yesur, samihni. Yesur, udkhul qalbi. Thank you so much for being with us, you guys. And you all have a wonderful night. And hopefully we will see you hopefully tomorrow. God bless you.
If you have ever wondered why dull apologists lie so much, it's because on a rare occasion that they tell the truth. This happens.
One of the reasons I accepted Islam was the scientific miracles. I'll be honest with you. And now we know that this whole scientific miracles was absolute nonsense.
You're going to have to repeat that.
Now we know that this whole scientific miracles was absolute nonsense. Now we know that this whole scientific miracles was absolute
that the standard narrative has holes in it. That's what I'm going to say.